So let's have a go at the apple whip and tongue type of graft. So this is the rootstock I have here, which is known as a crab apple. And what I'm going to do is to try and bend it like that, and then it's one go. And even professionals, I wouldn't even consider myself to be a professional. I've done this sort of on like an amateur. I did it a bit at college, but it's something that's quite a high skill. So it's got to be done in one foul swoop. So I'm going to have a go. So there we go. We've got that that angled cut. And so what we then do is we try and put the tongue in, and that is where you just cut very, very slightly. I don't know whether, see if I can do it from this side where you can see it. You can see I'm cutting very, very slightly into there. I'm putting the tongue into the wood, which is somewhere, whether you can see that. I've done that incision. I've made a bit of a tongue for it to join on the other one. Now, the most important thing is that within this union, you have the same type of plant. So I've got an apple tree. That was the crab apple. This one is James Hargreaves. So that James Hargreaves have a really nice, sweet, big apple. Crab apples are vigorous, and they have amazing like sort of resistance to pests and diseases. So those two characteristics blended together through this graft will make one day a great tree. So what I've got to do the same, but the opposite way. So I know that that's the top, where I've got to do that thing where it's that sort of that one cut like that, where you bend it with your hand like that, and you get a nice straight cut. So I'll see if I can do it in one go on this one. Try again. There we go, we've got it. So I've got that other cut that's there, you can see it. And again, I'm going to put the tongue in it. Let's see how they blend together. So this is the Scion, this is the James Hargreaves, this is the crab apple, the rootstock. Let's see whether they join together. Not too bad. They're about the same width. I can see that the cambium layers are lined up. Quite nicely on there. And I now know that with this one, basically what I've got to do is I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 buds, do my sloping cut. And then we've got that join that's there. And then it's a matter of taking the tape. And this one really will need a lot of heavy taping, but you can see that it's got a massive surface area that basically those cambium layers can join together. There's the tongue going inside it. They can sit together, touching each other, and they can eventually blend together and turn into a different type of tree. Now, the most important thing that you've got to remember, obviously, you'd have roots on the end. So if you'd done the crab apple as a hardwood cutting, you would have put it a year ago in a pot that has half sharp sand and half compost, pushed it in, kept it watered, and then that would have calloused over, produced roots, so that then this would actually be a brand new tree, which would be the James Hargreaves, because we took the James Hargreaves cultivar Scion and we put it onto a crab apple. Now I could put that on a different rootstock, like a dwarf rootstock, that would, stop the tree from growing too tall, so you haven't got to climb a pair of ladders to get the apples. But those are basically all of the different sort of main grafting techniques, particularly when we're doing things that are a whip size. So remember what I said, whip size by pencil thickness, makes a swishing noise. It's not the type of grafting you would do on a large tree that would be in situation. That's another type of grafting that we can show you on another day.